Are you ever just so convinced? You're so convinced that the new year is going to be your year. It's going to be your time to shine. It is the time for you to become everything you wanted to be and more. That was me back in 2019. And I was so convinced. I was so convinced the new year was going to be my year. I made a music video about it. Dead ass. I made a full-on music video celebrating the new year. Unaware that 2020 was going to be one of the worst years of my life. But in December of 2019, I was so eager. I was so excited. Welcome to my life lesson series where I talk about every single mistake I've ever made in my life for the past couple years because I love self-deprecating humor. Self-deprecating humor. I need to go back to speech therapy, honestly. I'm going to go through all of my mistakes that I've ever made in my life and describe them to you because that's how we learn, live and learn. I made a lot of mistakes and I wish you would learn from my mistakes instead of making your own mistakes like I did. I mean, go ahead, make your own mistakes. It's very important to make mistakes, but it's also important to heed one's advice and learn from the mistakes of others. I, for years, have been recording myself, not secretly. Imagine if I said I've been secretly recording myself. No, I've just been like nonstop recording myself, living my dream in my head that I would become an influencer. Like, you guys talk about being delulu. I was really delulu because I wasn't posting anything. But somehow in my head I was like,
were we really ugly, or did we just go to a predominantly white school?
But I was never posting
Anyways.
Delulu. We're gonna go through these old videos together and learn from my mistakes because there's reasons each and every single day why I vlogged that day, and some of these are really important lessons. There's some universal lessons that I've learned in my life that I want to share with you guys. I want you guys to, learn from my mistakes, take my advice, or make the same mistakes that I made and do better than me, or make the same mistakes and learn your own mistakes. Mistakes are important to learn from, and people always say like, oh, we only put the best of us out there in influencer world. We only put the best out on social media. It's only the people's best life that's out on social media. And I don't want to do that. I want to put out my worst. I want to put out my biggest mistakes. I want to put out the things that make me look like a villain and be honest about it. Because honestly, I was a villain sometimes. I have a very cutesy personality and colorful demeanor, if you can't tell by all of this. But I also have a very bad, hurtful side, and I can get mean, and I can get bitter, and I can get kind of like mean girl status. I really want to build a community of self-reflection, people who want to grow and learn from each other. So if that's someone you want to be, like and subscribe to my channel. Today we're going to go through my new year, new me eras, because I had multiple new year, new me eras. You know those people who pick up an entirely new personality when the new year happens and they decide to make this whole new year their whole thing? They're like, it's a new year, it's a new me, I'm a totally new person, I'm gonna go work out all the time, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna eat healthy, I'm gonna walk every single day, I'm gonna pick up a new hobby. That's me. I'm that bitch. No shame. I am that bitch. I am that person who picks up a whole new personality. I make the new year my personality. I am that person. If I did not believe so hardly in the new year, new me energy, I would not be where I am today, living in my own apartment in Southern California, Los Angeles area. Like, come on now. That is a great feat for myself. A swim dunk. 2019 me was that new year, new me person. I was literally eating keto diet. I immediately went cold turkey and right into keto, and I was maintaining it. I was also working out every single morning at 6 a.m. I was going to the gym. Choose, if you were there in the Anaheim Choose in 2019, you remember me, okay? Don't even lie. I'm a 6 foot tall, 200-pound black woman. You remember me. In Orange County, you remember me. I was doing intensive workouts too. I was not lazy about it. I was drinking a shit ton of water. Going back to school, I was working again. I had been singing. I picked up my ukulele again. I don't want to pick her up because I don't want her to fall. But yeah, I was starting to play ukulele again. I was writing songs. I was really feeling myself. I started my rap era during this time. Loved it. The new year is my personality trait. So much so that I wrote a music video about this. It was 2019. I felt like the new year was going to be my era. It immediately ended after this new year because it was a music video to celebrate the new year. The upcoming year. 2020. That did not age well. Immediately. It did not age well immediately. Oh my god, it was so fast how badly that aged. If there's anything I've learned about these new year, new me eras, is that I need them. They're important. You shouldn't have any shame about having this new year, new me energy, you know? It's just a time to feel the new year energy. The new year energy is real. Like, whether or not you want the new year to come, whether or not you want change to happen, it's going to happen. You can't stop the new year. So there's definitely a force of energy there. And if you tap into it, it's kind of nice. It kind of catapults you into a new energy. It makes you feel happy. It can make you feel sad. It can make you feel self-reflective. It can make you feel glad to be alive. And it's just the new year energy is a great time. I would love to hear what you guys think about the new year. Do you take on this whole new year, new you persona? Do you like take on that energy, or are you kind of like, it's just another day? For most of my family, it's just another day. Like, my parents don't do anything for the new year. They do not make vision boards. They do not do crazy. They do not make a whole YouTube video about the new year. But I'd be so interested to know. I'd like to know. Do you feel like the new year energy like actually helps you? Do you like actually lean into it, or do you just like think it's all fake? I think it's real, clearly, as I made this video. I would also like to shout out Carol, The End of the World. That kind of inspired this video, not gonna lie. You can check out Carol and The End of the World on Netflix. I've only watched a couple of episodes, but it definitely made me self-reflect and make me want to make this new year, new me energy video. Now is my favorite time in the video to mention that this video is not being sponsored by any streaming service. It's not being sponsored by Netflix, Apple. I'm not being sponsored by any queer streaming apps. I'm just saying that's not happening right now, but it could be. It could be. I could also be sponsored by a gaming app, a mobile gaming app in the future, because I'm just saying, y'all, I'm gonna start playing games. Ooh, I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch. My entire life, my brother was the gamer, and I, for some reason, decided that we couldn't have similar personality traits. I didn't really like my brother that much at the time, so I was like, I can't be anything like him. And if he's a gamer, I'm gonna hate games. Big fat lie, I love video games. I love playing video games. I always have and I always will. And I also need to get better at talking to people and having conversations. This is like high-key, low-key exposure therapy for my social anxiety, because it's gotten out of hand these last couple of years. When I say that I actually view you guys as my friends, I medically actually mean it. Medically, I need you guys to be my friends. This is a mental health crisis, and I need you guys to help me remember how to have conversations with friends, because I totally forgot how to do that, and I don't know what to do about that other than to talk to people online like strangers on the internet. Because if I can learn how to talk to strangers on the internet, I should be able to learn to talk to anybody. But I do like the streaming. The streaming on Twitch, I'm very excited about. That's the part I'm really excited about. So make sure you check me out on Twitch. I'm gonna be streaming on Sundays and Tuesdays. Let's get on with the show. I didn't know it at the time, but this music video literally led for me having my own career in filmmaking, being an independent filmmaker, becoming a full-time video producer for commercials and social media, getting my own apartment, my own studio, starting my own YouTube channel. Like, this music video was the catalyst to me really starting my life. I actually didn't even mean to make this music video. I just wrote the song. I performed it on TikTok and people liked it, and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna perform it for a classroom because we were having a talent show. To celebrate the end of the year, my professor was like, let's have a little talent show. Let's like show off our skills. And so I sang for my class, not thinking anything of it. I was just like with my ukulele, new year, new me, new year, new me. Forgetting that that classroom was full of filmmakers. And so they went, you wanna make a music video? And I went, shit, sure. It was great. We got all together and I directed my first music video. I had like a DP, I had like a gaffer, I had like a friend helping me out as a directing. It's really fun. It was like a cute little like music video about all the stereotypes about like trying to be healthy and working out in the new year and like owning up to the mistakes. Like, it's supposed to be like that person who's not really getting it right, but they're trying at least. And that's the important part about the new year. It's just to try. Even if everything doesn't last until the end of the year, the important part about the new year is to just try and to live the new year energy. And at least if you start out the new year with your best foot forward, you'll feel good. And that's important. It was also the first song that I officially rapped on, and I'm just saying, let's start at 10, not 1, because 7, 8, 9, then go to 6, then 5, because we gotta stay in time. Let's go to 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. Nikki, come on. Where's my collab song? Where's my collab song? When am I gonna get signed? This music video is actually, truthfully, not about the new year. It's about my new knees. Plot twist, it's not new year, new me. It was new year, new knees. New me by extension, because I was gonna turn into that bitch. This was my 3rd knee surgery. I had 3 knee surgeries in my life, 2 of which happened in the same year, 2019. I had a knee surgery in June of 2019, and then I had a knee surgery in January of 2020, January 1st. I literally celebrated the new year with a knee surgery. Yay, it was a fun time. No, I took a really painful situation and made it into something optimistic. The second knee surgery I had was the most painful experience I had with my knees ever. That second knee surgery was the most painful experience I've ever been into in my life. I was in so much pain. I pray to my family and I thank my parents every single day for taking care of me during that time because, oh, I'm gonna cry. It's a scientific thing that you can't remember pain. Like, I don't understand really the understanding. I'm not a science person, so I can't sit here and try to explain that to you, but scientifically, you cannot remember the sensation of pain, the way it really stimulated you in that moment, physically. But the mental trauma and the emotional trauma of pain, those scars stay, and they can haunt you in ways that you couldn't even imagine. Anyone who has a physical disability should automatically be entitled to mental health services, because the way that the relationship to my bad knees is a mental health crisis is crazy. And that's what I was experiencing with my knees in 2019. On my second knee surgery, I was really depressed because of how much pain I was in. It was a constant pain, but I decided to do something special for myself. And I figured if I'm going to be laying down for months on end, why not pick up a hobby that I could do while laying down? I picked up the ukulele and I actually got really good at it. Started songwriting and writing my own songs. So by September, October, I was like writing a new song every single day. Now that I had this new skill that I acquired, I decided to write a song, New Year, New Me. And it was amazing because it really motivated me to look forward to this knee surgery. Even though the last one was the most painful surgery I ever had in my life. I was looking forward to this new knee surgery because I was really looking forward to returning to dancing, which will be a whole different story. Me and my relationship to dance is a whole nother video. I'm not even gonna lie, that's a whole nother life lesson series that I do not have time for right now. Because that's years of bodily trauma. I really did this music video. I put lights. I put neon fairy lights inside of a ukulele for a music video. At the time, I really did think this music video would lead me to like fame and stardom. I did. I thought this music video was gonna catapult me into fame and everyone's gonna love me and everyone's gonna be singing along all year. New year, new me. I did not live my pop star moment, but I learned a lot of life lessons and that's important. That's the most important part. So that music video did not lead me to becoming a pop star, but who knows? I still have a chance. I still have a chance to become a pop star. You never know. I'm actually going to release this music video. I had it unlisted on my personal YouTube for a while and I took it down, but now I'm deciding that I want to like showcase it to you all. So you're gonna get to watch New Year, New Me on my YouTube channel. Start at 10, not 1, cause 7, 8, 9, and now it's 6, and 5, cause we gotta stay in time. I really thought I was gonna be touring across America with that song, and that's not what happened. Not what happened whatsoever. But making that music video taught me a lot of life lessons. I was really terrified of my third knee surgery, but I took that and made it something positive. I made a whole music video. I made a whole music video out of having my knee surgery just to help like motivate myself, to get myself going, to stop being so sad. And I think that's the main thing I want to take out of this life lesson series today. Life lesson 834. You do need to take the most negative things in your life and make them positive. And the sooner and quicker you do that, the better. It taught me to share my work. I learned that I needed a lot of work before I started working with others musically. I had never attempted to record in like a studio with another human before, so I did terrible there. But I will say, I think one of the best things I learned about that music video was that I learned how much I loved collaborating. I like really enjoyed getting to work with other people and making friends and just trying new things. From that music video, I ended up having my first live performance. That music video actually gave me the courage to audition. I had never performed in an open mic style before. I'd never actually even performed at an open mic. I never had performed my own music anywhere. I had never performed music live independently. I've only ever done it as a choir or in a musical theater setting. Like I had never like performed as a solo artist before, and this music video gave me the courage to do that. It really gave me the courage to go out and put myself out there on a stage. It was for an open mic style competition with my college called Titans Got Talent. I did not win. I will say I did not win or place high, and I actually feel really ashamed because I didn't invite my parents because I was really nervous and socially anxious about it. But it was a great experience. The competition was like on March 12th, and then the world shut down 3 days later. Great times. But I was so proud of myself. I was so proud of myself for performing in front of a stage. I had my own original rap in that. I performed a Lizzo song with my own original rap.
Look at me. You're looking at my generational beauty, a summation of my family tree, rooted in my deep-seated blessings. I am the strength of my ancestors, the slaves who did survive. And I'm the strength of my Amalika, an immigrant who thrives, and I don't rest or stop or no one bitch. Some rest me off the ditch, because I don't give up. I got a bad attitude. For smoking hot body, this gonna be this little fatty, because I'm 170, baby.
I slayed that. I killed it. Knocked it out of the park. It was a great time and I loved it so much. And it was a great time. I really enjoyed that era in my life. New year, new me. New year, new me. Ah, love that era. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with being in the new year, new you energy. Just live your life. If it makes you feel good, if it motivates you to move forward, if it motivates you to conquer the next day, do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a very chaotic recording, and I feel like editing Jean-Jacques is gonna hate the crap out of me. I can already feel her yelling at me right now. Hi, it's editing Jean-Jacques, and I hate you past Jean-Jacques. Signing off. I really hope that you just get to learn from my life lessons. I hope this video like maybe taught you something. You know, I hope you feel like you can do anything in this world. I hope you feel like you have a little bit of chance to like adhere adversity with positivity. That was the main thing I want from this video. I want you to be able to like understand that positivity can take you through so much of life. I have this saying in life called aggressively optimistic. I came up with it when I first had my first knee surgery in 2010 actually. Yeah, I had my first knee surgery in 2010 when I was a freshman in high school. Came up with this saying, aggressively optimistic. It means that I am aggressive with my optimism. It's not like being delusional, it's not like being delulu, it's not like manifesting your dreams. It really is just like being aggressive with your optimism. I have no other way to say it. Like if someone tells you, oh, the glass is half empty, I go, no, it's half full. And I know it's half full. And they're like, what do you mean you know it's, no, it's half full. You know why it's half full? Because I poured the glass. I poured it into one cup and I poured it into another cup and I poured it one more time and then I wiped it clean and I poured it again and I wringed it out and I made sure that it was half full. So the glass is half full because I made sure that I measured it's half full. Scientifically proven. That makes no logical sense. I understand that, but that's how I live my life. And it helps me, honestly. Gets me through almost everything in their life. I really want this community to be a community of self-reflection and growth and just like learning from each other. I feel like that would be like really cool if online there was a place where we're like self-reflecting and being peaceful and supporting one another. I want my space on the internet to be a positive space. Shocker. The person who says aggressively optimistic wants a positive space on the internet. The person who has this aggressively colorful studio wants a positive space on the internet. Shocker. But no, I seriously do want a self-reflection space on the internet. So if you want that to be a part of your life, subscribe to my channel because there's gonna be a lot of learning from our mistakes on this channel. Beep-bop, boop-bop, beep-bop. So, you know, if you want to be a part of that, like and subscribe to my channel, you know, that would be awesome. We can be a place of hope and self-reflection and self-growth on the internet. Please don't judge me, okay? I actually can sing, but it's a lot more fun if I fake sing. Fake singing is way more fun than real singing. Can I just be honest? I've always wanted to be a Simoleon singer. Is that what they're called? The Simoleon singers? Sim singers? Beep boopy, dee dee bop bop boop beep beep da bop booty, poppy pay pop up boop beep da bow 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 dee dee boo bow da bow beep bow boom ba dee boo. That would rocket on the Sims charts. Don't tell me that would not be a hot 100 on the Sims charts. That would be a top 100. I would really love to hear how you guys feel about the new year. If you turn into that new year, new me energy like me, or you like, you know, just sit in, chill for the night, I would love to know. I feel like the new year is just like a universal thing. Everyone has to go through the new year. We all change. We all go through the change of seasons. So it's the thing that connects us all. There was no reason to do a heart, okay? There was no reason. I just like doing hearts. I just love you guys. I love you guys. I love talking to you guys. I want to be real. Sharing these mistakes with you guys has been some of the most positive experience in my life. I always feel like this is like the most important part of my life when I'm reflecting on my past, and sharing this with you, I think it's important. Not just because like I love talking to you guys, but also because like I think it's valuable to you guys, you know? I want you to learn from my mistakes, and I want to share with you guys, and I grow, you grow, we all grow. I'm growing a self-reflective channel, okay? It's a good, humble space on the internet. I hope to curate, and I hope we all get along. So like and subscribe to my channel if you want to be a part of that. You know, follow along if you want to be a part of that little like community. I'd love it. I'd love it if you joined us. It would be great. My butt hurts. Okay, have a wonderful night, y'all, and Happy New Year. Nah, or not. You know, I don't know when you're watching this, but probably in the year. Probably in the new year. My SEO search will go for that. I'm falling and I don't know how to get up. Bye. No, Cody, this is not the time to try to jump and get pets. Hey, Plot Twist is not an actual rainbow couch. I did have to cover it up with a Care Bear blanket. Don't judge me.